Hello ladies and gentlemen, BTM here, back alive from the dead, in flesh, in person. Actually not in person, just my voice is here today, bringing you a really short 2-on-2. This video is actually going to be more about my channel updates over the summer. But before I get into all that good, meaty, juicy goodness, let me just tell you what's going on in this match. It's a quick 2v2 I had quite a bit ago, actually, that I had saved on my computer. I walked into a 2v2 lobby with 3 people already in there, all playing Rushing Civilization. I believe there's like an Iroquois. I know there's an Iroquois, and I know there's an Indian, and I think an Ottoman for the third player. So I walked in there with all these Rushing Civilizations, and I'm like, well, I gotta play Rushing Civilization, can't play Dutch. So that's what's going on here. And so it's just a quick little 2v2. I'm not gonna spoil the ending. It was fun to play, although it wasn't necessarily the best played game, but it was a game to play. So that's why I have this game being brought to you today, and I figured since I had to give you some updates, I'd at least give you guys some eye candy to check out while I start telling you about what I want to do this summer, because I've been gone for about 2, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know the exact dates. I haven't really looked, to be honest, and I apologize for that. By the way, look at that gorgeous herd right outside of my city. I normally get really depressed when I only start with 4 buffalo. I'm like, damn it, I only started with 4 buffalo. This sucks. The game hates me. But nope, look right there. Massive herd right outside my TC. I'm going to be good. And I'm going to shoot this treasure guardian, walk on. Not because I necessarily plan to collect the treasure, although that would be nice. But I am going to shoot that treasure guardian just so I can get some EXP. And it looks like I actually am going to go for that treasure, which is a good thing. So, now that that's kind of done, I'm just going to let the game play out while I talk to you about what I want to do over the summer, the direction of this channel, and all that. As you guys have probably know, we've reached over 400 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. When I started this, honestly, I didn't think I was going to get 20 subscribers. You know, I did this for fun. I've been watching YouTube for a long time, and I was like, you know what? I love it. I'd like to take a shot at doing it, and I have, and it's been awesome to do. So to be able to actually come here and do it has been pretty crazy, and to see this amount of growth has been phenomenal. Unfortunately, though, we haven't been able to be consistent, and that's really the biggest thing, or one of, I guess, the biggest things in YouTube that's really important to the success of a channel is consistency in uploading schedule, consistency in voice narration quality, consistency in the playing time. You know what I mean? You want that consistency. You want a good, solid channel, a solid source of entertainment at a solid time, if that makes sense at all. And I haven't really been super consistent. Now, there is a reason why. I have been doing this out of a dorm room this semester, you know, doing that college thing. I'm a highly educated man now, guys. Maybe not quite so much, but I've been doing it out of a dorm room, you know. I've been trying to do it to the best of my ability, and that hasn't allowed me to be consistent to the level I would have liked to be consistent to, if that makes any sense. Because, you know, I don't want to be inconsiderate to my roommates. I want to be considerate, and I wanted to do it. And I also wanted to focus on my studies above all else. I really am definitely a good student. I always put my studies first. I'm also a comedian, guys. No, but I wanted to do well in my studies, so that's partially why I'm watching myself battle for this treasure. I'm sorry, I'm really fascinated. Did I lose this battle? Yeah, I lost that battle. That's a real disappointment. I lost that experience, which is really kind of a bad move. Notice, by the way, I'm going to age with 14 villagers instead of 17 because I'm trying to get the fast jump on this India, and I think we're playing India and Ottoman, and I'm really sorry. I should be on top of these things. But anyway, as I was saying, we want to be consistent. We want to provide out good content. I haven't been able to this semester, and it's mostly been factors outside of my control. I've been sick a lot this semester, actually, and part of that's just because I've been in a new part of the world, and allergies have been pretty rough for me, you know, and I wasn't used to it, but now I'm obviously have a better grasp in it and the such. So all that to say, with the changes we've made, it hasn't really been a great time conducive to starting my YouTube channel because I've been busy doing things, you know, and living life and making life changes rather than, you know, focusing on just making YouTube videos and having a good time doing that. But with that being said, I love YouTube, and with that being said, I got some big plans, and with that being said, I'm going back home over the summer. I'm going to be working and doing some stuff probably, but I'm going to have a lot more time on my hands. And with that being said, it's time to take this channel to the next level. I want to give you guys a really good channel, and I really want to get my voice quality sorted out and very consistent. I want to keep improving my narration. I actually want to improve my playing style. And actually, we're playing a Sioux and an Indian, not a Sioux and an Indian and an Ottoman, like I said. So I was mistaken there. Anyway, so I have actually been able to get a little bit of playing time on my own. That's an awful Indian rush deck, by the way. But I've been able to get some playtime on my own lately, and I've been able to play some treaty at some high level with some really good guys. Some of the last really good guys who are still playing the game. Guys who I can't even hold up a candle to when I'm playing at my absolute best, like some pretty pro or almost pro guys. And it's been a lot of fun to be able to do that. With that being said, though, and the reason why I'm telling you that is because I've been playing with these really good players, my micromanagement and my playing skill has improved, and I'm really looking forward to this summer bringing you some high quality, high playing style videos, and we're going to get that going. I'm hopefully going to launch some new series. I have at least 2 in my head I've already been thinking of that I'm really stoked to get out, and a lot of good stuff is going to be happening. So all that to say, I'm really sorry if you've been following me, you know, this semester or this spring, and it hasn't been super consistent or super, yeah, just consistent. It hasn't been super consistent, and that is partially my fault. Well, that is, well, nah, I don't know if it is my fault, though, because there wasn't that much I could do. But with that being said, I recognize the fact that you guys have subscribed to me. I love the positive feedback, and we're going to get more better stuff coming. Now, that's enough of that. Now, you might be saying, great, so we're going to see videos this week, right? No, unfortunately. That's the thing. That's part of the other thing that this video is here to let you know. I'm not going to be able to get you videos out this week because I'm going back home over the summer. Now, I study right now in Texas, and my parents live in California, and I believe the actual amount is 2,400 miles separate us, 2,400 miles. So I actually have to fly home, and I'm actually going to be shipping my desktop back home. So I'm going to be going to the post office tomorrow to get it shipped. It'll be all nice and packed up. And then I'm going to be going home on Wednesday, and then I'm going to be receiving it at some point in the near future after that. So all that to say, I won't probably be getting videos out to you again consistently until this Wednesday. Why did I say Wednesday? Until this Saturday. I'm so sorry, guys. By the way, I took 2 finals today, and I think I did really well in both of them. I walked out of them feeling like I aced them both, and I was really happy. So my whole point there being that we are doing a fantabulous job. We're going to get stuff out starting by this weekend. I haven't forgotten you. I'm not riding off on a horse in the sunset. Big things are popping. Keep your eyes out. I'm super excited to bring this stuff to you. We'll be doing it soon. So that's what I wanted to let you know. Thank you guys for watching. By the way, you may notice here we managed to catch this fort being built. We were able to get our 9 Cossacks out of the way. The reason why I sent Cossacks, by the way, and I had no idea what Red's doing with his villagers here. The reason why we sent Cossacks initially was because I fully expected him to expect me to mass Strelets, and so I kind of figured nobody expects you to send, like, Cossacks first, you know what I mean? Like, who sends cavalry first? So I was like, I'll send cavalry first as kind of a change, but they all resign, yada. I actually don't know why I sent Cossacks. I think it was just kind of my whim. So that's probably would have been a better choice considering India, Sepoys. Maybe I sent Cossacks because I was expecting Blue to have a cavalry mass. Whatever. But Green calls them noobs. I don't know. I didn't want to flame. I just played this game, so I was like, whatever. Anyway, so that's just to let you guys know, videos will be coming, new series will be coming. Oh my gosh, I have some great ideas for some series I've been sitting on all semester, and even last semester. I've wanted to do so much that I just haven't had the time or the ability to do, but we're going to be able to do it, guys. That's the big thing going on here. Things are going to be happening in here, so keep your eyes and your ears peeled. I just want to let you know I'm alive. I love you all. Thank you guys for subscribing. So leave me a like if you like the fact that I gave you this update video. Leave me a comment telling me what you'd like to see from this channel or ways you think I could improve this channel over the summer. By the way, I will be getting to your request list. I've kept them all, believe it or not. Every request I've seen, I've written down on one piece of paper, and I have that piece of paper with me. And I'm going to get to them over the summer. And I'm not going to get to them in like August. I'm going to get them like in May, like soon, in a week or two. We're going to start banging through requests like nobody's business. It's going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to having a great summer of growth and just providing amazing content. And that, my ladies and gentlemen, is the truth. So, thank you guys for watching. I don't really know what I'm saying now. So, until next time, good luck and happy hunting. No quote at the end of this video. I'm sorry. But we'll get all normal stuff resuming, hopefully by this Sunday, barring my computer being blown up in an accident. Big Thunderman out.